K Seminar 2026 is riding into the bold, vibrant, and unforgettable city of Fort Worth, Texas. This year, you can join us at the exclusive Reward Roundup inside the Fort Worth Convention Center. It's your chance to lasso your seminar rewards and celebrate in true Texas style. We'll be recognizing achievers for Seminar Awards 2026, All-Star Star Consultant, Rise and Radiate, and our Mary Kay National Area VIPs. Then we'll gather family style at the Seminar Special Luncheon to honor our Cadillac units. Circle of Excellence Prestige and Above units will receive VIP early entry, and Seminar 2026 $1 Million units will have reserved seating. You don't want to miss this time filled with connection, inspiration, and heartfelt celebration. And get ready for the most exciting night of your life at the Seminar Awards Show. Feel the electricity as the #1 NSD is revealed. Queens take their thrones, and dazzling production numbers light up the stage. It's a night you'll never forget, and a moment you'll want to be part of. And that's just the beginning. We'll also celebrate new sales directors, Cadillac units, and so many more throughout Seminar with powerful on-stage recognition moments you'll remember forever. All set against the backdrop of Fort Worth, where world-class dining, live music, rodeo culture, Western charm, and unforgettable fun with your Mary Kay family wait around every corner. So, pack your boots, bring your best, and join us in Fort Worth for Mary Kay Seminar 2026, where celebration, recognition, and inspiration shine brighter together. Seminar 2026. Don't just hear about it, be there.
Woo! Oh my God, I'm so excited. Cannot wait to go. All right, well, welcome everybody. We've got a new format, so Happy New Year. I know a couple people are just now jumping on. I just sent a text to 2 people who they're new and they wanted the Zoom link. So we're going to give them one quick second. And Melanie, I believe you are starting Reco, correct?
I am. And we're doing things a little bit differently. I need to pull up my chat window, though. Doing things a little bit different. So before we do anything, I want every one of you to think of what was your win this week, your Mary Kay win, and put that in the chat to start. So I want to see, because we want to know what you're excited about, what went well. Actually, I'm super excited because I put out on Sunday afternoon, I was like, I'm going to send out 30 text messages, and I have 8 people doing the skincare trial right now. So I'm excited about that. So, but I want to hear what you guys are doing and what you're excited about.
So we want to know what your win is, you guys. And for everybody, it's going to be different. Some of you are super new, and your win might be you have finally approached the neighbor that scares you. Or maybe it's you asked for referrals at a facial and somebody gave you a whole sheet of paper with names and numbers. Like whatever it is that you're excited about. What did you say, Melanie? What are you most proud of?
What are you proud of? Yeah, you gave out a business card and you got a number back and you have somebody to call, or you had a number sitting there that you've been holding on to and didn't know what to do, and you picked up the phone. Lori says, warm chatting on my plane trip. Oh my gosh. And your unit earned one of the Rise and Radiate. That's so, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited because I'm in a room with Lori at seminar too. So,
and
Connie has yep.
My daughter had surgery last week, and so I warm chatted with nurses and even, down in the registration area. And it was in Antioch. And of course, I had no idea where people lived, but I followed up with someone and I said, and we can either do an in-person or a virtual pampering session. And she says, oh, I'll do in person. And I said, oh, and where do you live? Fairfield. I'm like, hey, I know how to drive.
Oh, I love, Jen says her win this last week was following up on Monday's booking blitz. She booked 5 facials, held 1. Looks like she rescheduled a couple and she's just continuing, but follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. She didn't just stop. She kept going. And that was the goal of that, was to just get you on a roll. So proud of you. Okay.
It's all in the effort. It's all in the activity, you guys. Anybody else share what they're proud of for this last week?
Sold $38 to a friend while watching baseball. That's killing two birds with one stone. We got to watch baseball and the sale.
Excited to be
Sandy,
back and follow up. Good for you, Sandra.
yep, yep.
I actually did something because I have all these leads from Oktoberfest, and I just paid for the booth for this next year, and I'm thinking, Oktoberfest, are they even going to remember me? Because it's like it's July, but I figured, well, I got nothing to lose, right? So I texted these three women, and they'd all responded to me before. We just never connected, and I said, hey, I still have your gift certificate on my desk. You won it way back in October. You still are entitled to a spa session. One gal says I'll get back to you, which probably means I will never hear from her. But the other two said, yeah, you can call me, and I booked them. And I'm thinking these are leads you could absolutely throw away because they're from last October. But they got a gift certificate, they got a spa session. So when you have old leads or old referrals, don't hesitate and think that, oh, just because it's an old lead or an old referral, it's not good. It's still, I know Carrie does that all the time. She'll follow up on old leads and you just totally never know.
Yep.
So Sandra and
Well,
Sandra Muller, we're glad to have you back. I see that you're starting new again. Never too late to start again.
yep. Well, one of the things we're also doing new is we are going to each week award a Queen of Faces. So this is where we would like to see in the chat how many faces you have for the month or for the week. And evidently, Jen has at least one. Oh no, two, because she held a facial with two people instead of one. So Jen's got two. Who can beat two?
Yeah, anybody that did, and so Yana, what this is facials. I don't know how much she's understanding of because she speaks more Spanish, but it's how many people did you put the skincare, did you let try the skincare since last week? So in the last week, how many people you facial in your backyard or whatever?
I think five, five
Five
Five.
faces?
people. I
Okay.
sell
Woo!
skincare. Yeah,
Okay. I know your
yeah.
backyard is like the
I think some
ongoing,
two repairs and three time wise miracle.
they all bought skincare?
Yeah.
So you
Wow.
sold 2 repair
Five.
sets and 3 miracle sets.
Yes.
And a girl. Okay.
I
So
know. I am telling them that you have to take care her face, guys, because I don't like my 42 years old now in my mirror.
okay, so can anybody beat Yana's 5 faces? Did anybody do 5 faces to tie so we can have 2 queens, or did anybody do more than 5? We want to hear from everybody. Carrie, Robbie, everybody. Anybody do more than 5 faces? Well, you even beat
What we
me too.
got here? Oh yeah, Lori's just putting it out there for us.
Yeah. So Yana, okay, so Yana, you are officially our queen of faces.
Woo!
Making a quick note. So
Congratulations.
congratulations on
You.
that.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, and then now we're going to switch to total sales. So your sales since last week. So you can do your weeks Monday through Sunday as long as you're consistent, or you can do them Wednesday through Tuesday, right before the meeting. You can do it. So in the last 7 days, how much product have you guys sold? Just add it up in your head, or maybe you're tracking it, hopefully. What were your total sales for the week? Does anybody have a total?
Connie put hers in. I'm assuming that's what the 150. Jen says 38.
Okay.
So Lori has
Lori.
360. That's awesome.
Now, Yana, did you sold all those skincare sets this week? So I'm assuming the repairs were probably, did you sell them for 199?
This week, no, last week. And at 8 p.m., I have to go out there. 3 people. I meet other 3 people now in
You're
this
doing 3
night.
people tonight.
Yes, maybe I
Got a
can
girl.
get them.
Okay, but you sold 2 repair sets and 3 miracle sets
Yes,
last week.
last
And
week.
you sell the repair for how much? 199?
One, I think so, yes.
Okay. So 2, 4, 5, 6, so 700 roughly. So you sold roughly
Woo!
Yeah,
700. Okay.
yes.
So isn't that
I
funny how
think
that
some
kind of
more.
goes, huh?
I think some more.
or more
and
than
more.
that.
She just didn't keep
Yeah.
track. Now you
So,
know you
Yeah.
need to
so
keep track.
Yana, Grace will work with you on this, but you really want to track your sales because it will help you at the end of the year know how much you sold because you can win a diamond ring, which is a great segue to Carrie. Carrie is picking up her, I always screw it up. I think it's sixth ring or seventh ring.
I think she said 7 or was 7 last year.
I think it's seven. I don't know. She's gonna run out of fingers. But she will be crossing. Carrie, are you able to tell us how many rings you've won? Or maybe Jen goes, maybe it's her eighth. Everybody's guessing. So Carrie won another diamond ring, the beautiful purple one. She'll be crossing the stage at seminar.
It's 7.
It's your seventh ring?
Yep.
Okay. So just as a word of inspiration to Jan and everybody else, what is your one tip for earning the diamond ring?
Talk to everybody. I mean, and I have a lot of customers and I send them all a PCP, and it's really weird because a lot of them will just randomly all of a sudden call you and want to order. So I always make sure that I try to text them something like, did you try the sample? Did you get your catalog? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So it's enrolling them in the preferred customer program.
Well, yeah, you have a reason to talk to them.
Right.
Plus,
And
it
Carrie,
reminds them. And like I said, then people just will text me, I need whatever, whatever. So
right.
that and having something on your car.
Oh, like a decal or something, some way for people to find you.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people are asking if that actually works. Yes, it works.
Okay.
People literally stop me.
So Carrie's picking up her seventh ring. And you guys, Carrie, I will say, has got a great customer service system. So it's not about how many customers can you get, it's how many customers can you keep. Carrie's very good about her customers worship her. They come over, they have coffee with her, they invite her in, they want to hang out. So it's having that loyalty that gives her those consistent $300 and $400 weeks in reorders. Because Carrie, you can pretty much have a $300 to $400 week just doing reorders, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So she could do a minimum Sapphire Star consultant just by answering the phone. Isn't that where everybody wants to be, right? Building those skincare customers. So yeah, Jen gives her a thumbs up. So Yana, I will tell you, it's the new year. So every dollar you order starting July will count toward this next year. And you don't get a diamond ring this time, you get a beautiful diamond tennis bracelet. Now, Carrie, I'm sure you're going for that because you don't have one of those, do you?
No.
Yeah, she's
Well,
out of
not for
fingers, so
them.
she can put it on her arm now.
What'd you say, Carrie?
I said I have diamond tennis bracelets, but my husband bought them. I
Well,
don't
do you
have a
need,
Mary Kay one.
but maybe you need another one.
Sure.
Sure. I know I'm going for it. I want to get the diamond tennis bracelet. I'm doing sales court this year. So congratulations. And you guys, if you've got a small customer base now, there is a way to figure sales court on a 10% progression where you order like 675 in July or 6 or 700 in July. And the next month you order like 790. The next month you order 875. The next month you order 1,000. And it gets a little higher every month because by April, May, and June next year, you'll have a much bigger customer base. You'll be able to order 2 or 3,000. And then when and if the company ever does stuff at 60%, that helps hugely. Whether they do a 2-week double credit or whatever, whenever they run specials of stuff at 55 or 60%, it really helps because you get that credit for your diamond ring. So Carrie, we're super proud of you. And I also want to do a shout out to both Carrie and Hilda for earning their gold purses. Did anybody else win their gold purse for 6-month consistency? Connie or Sandy or anybody else? Because Carrie and Hilda both won theirs. Carrie will be walking across stage to get her beautiful gold purse. Sandy, were you unmuting? Did you also win yours?
No, I didn't actually,
Okay.
but I was going to show my video and it says that host is not allowing videos or something like that.
No, I
You
am.
cannot start your video because it is disabled by the
No,
host.
go ahead now, do it.
There we go. Okay, no, I haven't won that. No.
Okay.
Actually.
Well, I know it was end of the year and there was so much going on. So Carrie, you'll be walking across the seminar stage as Hilda and both getting your gold purses, and then on awards night you'll be doing that. You'll be crossing the stage for your 7th diamond ring. And I want to do a quick shout out also to Grace Maldonado. And Grace, we'd love to hear from you for a minute. I don't know if that's possible with the boys in the car and everybody, but I'd love for you just to share a little bit about what it was like to go into DIQ 2 months ago. And 5 months ago, you didn't have anybody on your team. And now you've got, I don't know, I think like 20 of your, or 19 of your 24 team members are yours. So do you want to share real quick?
Um, it was definitely an experience, but I couldn't have finished without your help and my team's help, especially Yana. I mean, I call her Mayas, so
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, she's been my rock star. Um, and the rest of the team is trying to catch up to her. So that was it. And we were literally, it was the last minutes that we were pushing to get to complete it. Um, I had one consultant that just refused to respond to me at one point, and it was when I was like, shoot, now if they don't become active, that'll be my one reason why I don't make it. I don't complete the thing, so I had to go out there and start contacting people and be like, do you want to be my last person? Like, I just need one person, and we got her, and then we put the order in, and that was, yeah, it was literally at 10:03, I think, right?
Yeah, we were logging
ended
in at
up
9:58. I'm keying a $600 order at 9:58. And I'm like, OMG. So,
Yes.
but see, here's what
So
you burned the bridges. It was not an option to turn back.
yes, no, I was like, I'm not gonna end right now where I'm already at the 1 foot in the finish line, or not, oh, close to the finish line. So I was like, I'm gonna cross it, and yeah, we pulled it together. Again, it was a team effort, and very appreciative of everybody that helped out. Yeah.
We're super excited. So while you guys are all on here, we are doing Grace's debut in Clyde, which is like North Concord, and it's going to be on Sunday, July 26th in the afternoon around 3:45ish. And Janice Trude, our national, will be there. So it's going to be a great guest event. We'll be honoring Grace. It'll probably be in Spanglish, part Spanish, part English, whatever. I know your Grace's husband hopefully will be there with the kids, but it'll be on Sunday, the 26th of July. So please put that on your date book. I'd love you all to come. So Grace, we're also going to do recognition for team building. So did anybody do any sharing appointments this last week? Talk about the career opportunity or add a team member.
This past week?
Yeah, I'm just asking
Anybody
everybody
who's
that's on
on.
here.
Oh yeah. Well, I did, because that's how I got my
Oh yeah, that was last week, huh? Yeah. I forgot it was tonight. It was a week ago tonight. OMG. That was a long night. But I'm just super proud of you, Grace, for doing that. And I will tell you guys, I was missing one person for finishing my Diamond B because I had a customer, she had already ordered 300 and never got Great Start qualified, and I couldn't get a hold of her. She's out of the country. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to reach out to some of my customers. So I called 3 of my really, really good customers that spend a fortune with me, and I told them my situation. Here's where I'm at. I need one more team member. I need a 600 order. This is how much you get free, blah, blah, blah. Well, 2 of the 3 said they would do it. Well, then I checked the computers, and the girl who wasn't Great Start qualified got Great Start qualified. So now I've got 2 customers that are willing to join. So I'm thinking, what do I do? So I didn't put them in, but I reached out to them this last week and I said, I know I didn't need you at the deadline, but could we talk about this? And they both said, yeah, let's get together this week, meaning this week, and meet for coffee and you can give me more details. Because I said, who doesn't want their stuff at half off? Well, now when you tell a customer that, they don't really want to pay retail. So we'll see what comes of that. So again, Grace, we're all super proud of you. And I know, Yana, you are just an inspiration to all of us. The one thing I will share with you guys in working with the Latina, Hispanic, Mexican, whatever you want, whatever you want to politically correctly call the whole group that speaks Spanish, people who speak Spanish, they work very differently. They will meet somebody and they will say, well, can I come over in 1 hour? Like Grace said, just come to my backyard dine. We're doing them in the backyard. And Grace just starts running around inviting people. One lady shows up with one kid. One lady shows up with another kid. We did them in her backyard on a picnic table, on a folding table. Like, you just have to seize the moment. They don't book out 2 weeks. Typically, the Latinos are like, well, I pick up my kids in 10 minutes. What are you doing right after that? Like, And it made me think. And the other thing I will say, and I don't know, Grace, if you want to comment on this, but Grace was literally, and I noticed Yana was doing the same. They shared the opportunity with everybody. Like the lady, Dayrin, who's going to be Yana's hotshot. Yana, you are also a brand new red jacket. And so we are officially having her red jacket debut next Tuesday, but I'm mailing that big box to her with all her prizes in it. So she has her 3 people. Yana, what did it feel like to get that third person?
Oh, good. I think so. I will get more people, but I have to work, hard work.
Well, it's not necessarily hard, it's just about asking. But they would literally, if the lady says repair, then I watched Yana, she goes, well, do you want to pay 215 for 230 for that? Or would you rather get it at half off and be a consultant? And she'd go, I think I want it half off. And she goes, good, let me send you the link. And then Yana, boom, sends her the link. I'm like, so all those people that one day I was there, all your guests joined. And I'm like, wait, what happened? I thought we were selling stuff. But so I made me think differently, and I appreciate you, Yana and Grace, for that, because now I'm even doing that with the non-Spanish speaking people. I'm just saying to everybody, do you want to be a customer or a hostess, or why don't you just get everything at half off? Grace, do you want to say anything to that?
Yeah, that's kind of like my focus. And I think the like because at first I was like maybe I want customers because I want to be making the 50%. But then I started to focus. I was like, well, I want to get my director, become a director, and then focus on getting more clients. So I was doing both. But yeah, whoever had the opportunity to say, to tell them, hey, you could actually get this and get 50% off, instead of just paying me $400 for something. So that's how I started recruiting. It was more of like, hey, you have this option. And then I'm like, and then the ones that I was like, okay, I definitely do not see them as being long-term clients. Those are the ones that I was pushing it more towards. Like, hey, maybe you'll just do it for 50%. That way you actually take care of your skin. Because that's why I did it. I started joining because if I wasn't gonna pay 150 or 230, 225 for a product, I was not gonna be taking care of my skin. So now that I like it, I'm like, I'll do it for the 50%. And so that's the ones that I saw that are like, okay, they wouldn't be coming too often, they won't use the product. Those are the ones I was aiming more towards, like, hey, you can get it for 50% so that you get more motivation to use it and to actually keep up with your skincare. So that was my approach. Yeah.
Well, it really helped me. It just really helped me just think differently. So I appreciate for helping me with that. Okay, we're going to move on. Melanie, I think you're going to go over events really quick and how to pre-plan inviting people.
Yes, and do you have them to screen share?
I do.
Okay, well, and I think we're going to focus on this week's events and next week, just to, so because there is some stuff happening tomorrow. First Wednesday of every month, Janice, our national, has a skincare class. And you know what? Even if you have not invited a guest, think about who is local to you, who can you drop off a packet of skincare or invite to your house to watch the skincare class. Janice, I mean, she's got the skincare class down. So people will listen to her, they will laugh, they will have fun, they will buy. So get your friends on that. Have somebody come over to your house and watch with you, or give them a packet of skincare so that they can follow along from home. So that's
And it's okay if they don't have samples, right, Mel?
Yes, absolutely. They can watch if they don't have samples. We call that the QVC method. You see someone talk about it and you buy it even without trying it. Now, I mean, it's a little mind shift for us in Mary Kay because we always think try before you buy. But yes, and we always have our fabulous translator, Yemi, who's going to be on. So it will be translated into Spanish as we go along. So yeah, that's coming up, and mark your calendar because every first Wednesday of the month is going to be skincare. So, take advantage of that. And also real quick, even if you don't have anybody to watch, a customer or potential customer to watch with you, you can watch and learn. And learn how to sell the skincare. Because again, Janice has been doing this for a really long time. She's really good at it, and it's a great way to learn. So
I wanted to say one thing. I met a really sharp esthetician about 2 or 3 months ago at a chamber event. And so the very next day was the Wednesday skincare class. And I said to her, I said, you know what? I value your opinion as an esthetician. I don't have samples on me, but would you, I think it was that day. I said, would you be willing to jump on tonight and give me your opinion? She goes, oh, I'd love to give you my opinion. Because again, she's educated in the skincare industry. And I think she figured she was going to like, I don't know, give me her 2 cents. She jumped on and afterwards she goes, I'm really impressed. How do I get samples? That was her comment because I didn't have samples with me. I just invited her on. And then, of course, we're giving away $400 of Kate Spade, Michael Kors, and Mary Kay product. So that's always a good thing.
all right. Yep. Okay. And also, this is Thursday. We're having our sharing event with, and I know nothing about, but except she's $1 million sales director, so she must be awesome. I don't know anything about her story though. Kim Messmer. Do you know her?
I know her, but I don't know anything about her story though. I have met her before though. She's got a very easygoing, very sweet personality. She's a lot of fun. But
Okay.
I don't know anything really about her story. But you guys, those are so inspiring to listen to, whether you have
Yeah.
guests on or not. And then, of course, if you are a red, whether they're active or not, this is super, super important. You'll hear 3 new directors share. It's going to be amazing. That's on Monday, July 13th. And you'll be getting the Zoom link for that.
Yeah, it's not the typical Zoom link, so don't miss that. And then now these are the ones where we want you to start thinking ahead, start inviting, because this is not tomorrow, but this is next Wednesday, July 15th. And our makeup artist, Sarah Moss, is going to be on, and she's talking about golden hour summer glam. So I've been really impressed with her skills, and you know, she really is giving us new ways to think about color and products. So get someone on for that. Start thinking about it now. One of the things, I connect a lot with social media, so I'll put something in. Again, this will also be translated in Spanish. I'll put a post in there that says, you know, who's looking, or, you know, where are my glam girls, or who's looking for summer glam, or who doesn't know anything about makeup, but you'd like some simple looks to, you know, to give you that sun-kissed glow. Another thing to throw out there, I usually don't just plaster these flyers that Janice gives us on my social media for everybody in the world to see, especially with the Zoom link on there. I usually don't publish that. I only give that to people who have RSVP'd to me, and I know they're going to be there. So just a thought. So a lot of times I'll put those on there, and you can edit the picture. I'll just throw some X's over those things and say, you know, hit me up if you want to be part of this, because it's going to be awesome.
And let them know we have a lot of giveaways. But just so you guys know, we pay her. Sarah Mass is based out of New York. I don't know if she still is in New York, but she was out of New York, and she's very, very savvy with makeup. So she's going to talk about our finishing spray, how to have that melt proof, sweat proof look for summer using Silky setting powder. She's really, really good. And there'll be a special closing sheet. I offered my customers like a $15 gift card if they'll just jump on. And I said, it's good for like 48 hours. So they always end up spending it on something. So.
And they never just spend $15 either. So. And that, yeah. Okay. And then again, think ahead. Next week, we have National Sales Director Kristen Myers. I actually heard her for the first time at Leadership last year, I think. Yeah, she has a great story. She has, and people don't become nationals in Mary Kay if they don't have a great heart. So, you know, I think you will love her story as well. So again, start thinking about who you want to invite. And then, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, just so you guys know, this is not a guest event. This is consultants only, talking about team building strategy. This is how to build your team. If you're desirous to get into a red jacket, how do you share information? What information do you give? Like Janice is going to do this. It'll be translated, of course. Just so you know, as you're inviting guests, don't invite guests to this one, unless she's your new team member, in which case, hey.
Yep. Yeah,
okay.
Yep. So anyway, take advantage of these. This is what Janice does for us, and you know, there's that consultant training is the only one where she gives prizes to consultants. So, you know, get yourself in there and get your name in the chat for that. But anyway, I'm super excited. Hey, have we
Thank
talked
you.
about who's on target for Star? Does anybody know how much you want, if you're on target for Star, and how much you have in? Just curious.
Who knows what they've got on if they're on target. So the easiest way to figure out star, you guys, is to do 300 the first 2 weeks of the new quarter. So the end of June, if you did 300, July you do 6, August you do 6, and then the first 2 weeks of September you do the final 3. That adds up to 1800. So to do just the minimum star, you can totally do that. Does anybody know how much you need to sell each week to be a sapphire star? Sell and then order, because it's based on orders for those of you who are brand new. So it's if you average 300 in sales a week, that's 1200 for the month. 600 goes in your business account, 600 goes back into product. So 600 makes you a sapphire star, 700 makes you a ruby star. Well, $300 a week makes you a sapphire star, 400 makes you ruby, 500 makes you diamond, correct? 600 makes you emerald.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So,
and just there are some prizes for if you are a star all 4 quarters, but if you miss the first quarter, you're out. So really focus on being a star this first quarter.
And so what you guys, when you are a consistent 4-quarter star, here are the new prizes that are available. There is this, it's called the All-Star Consultant Program, and there's a Coach wristlet, there's the Amy Kestenberg wallet crossbody, there's the purse at the highest level. So there's all these different prizes. There's even
some earrings, I think. Yeah.
Yep, the coach earrings are at the sapphire level, and then the Amy Kessenberger card holders at the ruby level. So these are prizes you get in addition to being the quarterly prizes. So this is like extra perk for being a 4-quarter star. And so Carrie won a beautiful, it's not up here anymore because I was going to pull it up, but the last year's prizes I was going to show you because Carrie won a beautiful wicker handled purse that has like a bee on it and a bunch of really it's like
So
totally
cute.
super
Yep.
cute. I can't wait for Carrie to pick that up at the awards prize area and bring it home because it's really super super cute. But you guys definitely want to know, so it's everything you've ordered since June 16th, correct? June 16th, and it ends September 15th. So know how much you are. I know our unit's goal is to have 15 stars this quarter, which is a lot more than we had last quarter. So there's no reason why each and every one of you can't be a star this quarter. So thank you for remembering that, Melanie. So Grace, you guys, we're going to go back to doing a fun product of the week. So some of you guys can text your director and ask her, if you could teach 1 week, like you want the 2-minute segment. So Grace asked to be the first one, and she's going to teach on the miracle set. Grace, are you able to do that now?
We went to
Yes.
fireworks.
Okay, so tell us all about the miracle set,
Yeah.
and
All
why you
right.
decided to choose that as your favorite product.
And Sunday we
Because I've actually ever since I started actually washing my face and taking care of my face, I started getting more compliments on how good my face was looking. And I feel weird now every time that I don't actually wash my face. But the miracle set is my my favorite. I tried the repair, but I felt like it was too much for me right now. So I went back to the miracle set, and it's my go-to right now. So it has the 4-in-1 cleanser.
I got it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the 4-in-1 cleanser. So, and then at night, after the cleanser, we do the night recovery. Where's my camera? My night recovery, and it's blurring out. And then after the night recovery, it is the moisturizer. So I'll put the moisturizer after. And then during the day, it goes cleanser, moisturizer, and the day cream.
The day defenders last.
Yes, the day defenders last. And the only thing that I'm actually using instead of the eye cream that goes with the set is that I am using the repair eye cream.
Do you know that's the whole reason why they allow consultants to buy the miracle set without the eye cream in it now? Because there's a lot of customers like you that want the repair eye cream with the miracle set.
Yes, so I put this. So I usually after the cleanser, I do the eye cream. That goes so that I don't put the other products on my eyes.
There you go.
Yes, so that goes So for both day and night is the eye cream. Then goes whatever depending the night recovery. So cleanser, night recovery, moisturizer, or cleanser, eye cream, moisturizer, and the day defender. Because I already have sunscreen, and I love that I already have sunscreen also because then that way I can just go on without having to, because I would always forget, honestly, always forget to put sunscreen on. So now that it's already included, I just walk out the door and don't feel guilty about not having a sunscreen on. So that's why those are, and it all takes me 5 minutes or less. With the kids, it's super practical. And that's what I like about it.
Nice. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that, Grace. And I know Grace was telling me earlier that she gets a lot of compliments on her skin. And so everybody's saying, what are you doing to your skin? So
yes, as Mayas will know, I was not even somebody who would use makeup or take care of my skin. So she laughs at me and she's like, I can't believe you're a director now because
For sure.
you used to not even wash your face.
well, that just means that Yana might be your first offspring director since she's the selling and the makeup guru. So
yes, she's really good at it. So yeah, we're gonna push her up to the top also.
That a girl. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing. And so everybody, let us know, text your director and let us know that you'd like to pick your favorite product and teach next week and just share. It could be a supplement, could be a booster, could be, whatever your very, very all-time favorite product is. So with that said, I want to go over a couple things with you guys super, super quick. I took some notes. So there is a PCP deadline, and it's really important because this is the holiday mailer. Now, you might be rolling your eyes going, wait, what? The holiday mailer? Yes. You can start enrolling customers on July 16th, and you have to stop enrolling them. Your very last day is August 17th. So I would in your brain tell you that it's August 15th, and those of you going to seminar, do it before you go, because the holiday catalog every year sells out of the free sample. Every single year, no matter how they bump it up. So Yana and those of you, Dayrin, those of you who are new, you are going to want to enroll customers. So a lot of times we don't have their addresses. We have because we text them all the time. So start collecting now their mailing address so you can be sure to send them all a catalog. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know about is starting August 1st, the Mirror Me app is going to disappear. So the Mirror Me app won't be there. And the reason why is because it will be added to your My Shop and to the marykay.com. So when people are on your My Shop, they can literally click on the Mirror Me link on your My Shop and they can try the makeup on the model's face or on their own face. So they'll be able to do that for free on your My Shop starting August 1st. So I want to make sure you know that if you have the Mirror Me app, that's when it'll stop working. But don't panic because it's on your My Shop. Okay? And I want to also do a quick shout out to Dayrin, who is brand new, who is a full-time nanny. She already has 3 kids of her own and nannies for a family. And she earned her beautiful pink ring by selling 25 items in her first 13 days. And Dayrin, I'm super, super proud of you for doing that. So I can't wait to get your beautiful pink ring in the mail to you. Okay, so we talked about the 6 o'clock training. For those of you who weren't on yet, it is all about selling skincare sets, getting customers on skincare. So that will be uploaded to YouTube tonight. So I really, really want you to take that to heart. But the thing we're going to talk about for the next 3 weeks is MK Confident. Why did we choose that? Well, right now there's a lot of changes to MK Confident. So how you find MK Confident is you go on Mary Kay in Touch, you click on the Education tab,
Are you
and
going to
you
show
go,
us?
yeah, I am. And you go down to the Education tab, you click on the MK Confident. Now, what's cool is that as soon as you complete all gazillions of not gazillions, but there's a lot of modules, right? You are going to then have a certification. I'm looking for specifically for something I need to pull up here that has got, nope, what I do with it? It's on Facebook then. Oh, there it is. Hold on. You'll be able to pull up, it'll show on your website that, that you've completed. It'll show the MK Confident logo. So I'm going to show you guys this. This is now on Facebook and it will be added to boards. This is a sheet. Hold on a second. Why can't I get back to where you guys are? Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Hold on. Now Lori is taking my full screen. What did I just do? Oh, there it goes. Okay, now I can hit the share button. My share button went away. So this is a page that I would suggest you guys, you can print out in black and white. This is on Facebook. These are all the different modules for MK Confident, including the color module, the makeup module, the skin supplement module, the legal module. This is every form of education you can get via Mary Kay. Okay, so this is the MK Confident, the whole thing. Now, some of you have been around the block. Carrie McCurdy, I'm not calling you out personally, but Connie Johnson, Jen Goss, Sandy Muller, a lot of you who are seasoned, even Marty, you might have done this. I guarantee you, just since January, they've added modules about working virtually and working social media stuff, all kinds of stuff. So I highly suggest you print this out. You can go in any order you want. I think it's easiest to go in the order they gave it to you, but again, totally up to you. All right. So those are all the modules. When you complete your MK Confident in the month of July, so by July 31st, you will get a special certificate from your director and a gift from your director. If you've done it, you need to do it again, unless you've done it in the last 60 days, in which case call your director and she'll give you a different challenge. Does that make sense? All right, so now we're going to go in. Now I used something called DuckDuckGo, which means it takes all the tracking cookies from all the other websites and doesn't allow my computer to track, like to be tracked or whatever. But MK Confident won't work if you use those. I learned that out today. So don't ask me why, they just don't. So I'm opening this up in Google Chrome. So we're gonna do this first little module sort of together. And then we're going to do a little bit of this each.
Get rid of DuckDuckGo. You just are using a different
I
browser.
just have to use Google Chrome for this, right? So when you guys pull this up, because I asked the company, how do I erase what I've done? And they said, well, we can go in, you can just go back and done it. So I've done some random things since they rebooted this. So it shows that I've earned 90, just ignore all the stuff on the top. So when you log in, it's going to show you this exact thing. And you can do it in English or Spanish, okay? These are the beginning modules. All right, it'll be a great start, promoting online. And each one of these inside the module has multiple modules. Does that make sense? Notice over here on the far right, it's got 1 out of 65 things to achieve. The bling badge, there's 0 out of 5. Does this make sense? So what we're going to do is and then these are what's new. These are new links, new men's fragrance stuff, how to navigate MK connections. I mean, so much stuff is on here, you guys. Like your director could disappear, and as long as you do MK Confident, you'll be good to go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on this great start. Now, some of you might be thinking, like Carrie, Diane, I've been in a while, or Marty, I don't need to do this. You know what? It's the new year. Maybe there's steps in here they have for new people that you haven't done. Why don't you restart? It's never too late to restart, right? So you're going to click on this and it says, welcome to the beautiful journey. When you click on this, it's going to show you different things. They're so excited to have you. There's a very, very short video on here. This explains what's new, meaning, do you want the starter bag? Because a lot of people start with a $35 kit. So if they want to see their startup options and the contents, they just click on this. I'm just showing this to you guys. This is important for you guys to know as you team build. It's going to show them, here's what's in the e-start. Well, they probably already know that because that's probably what they did, but they may not realize, look what's all in the pro start. So if you guys joined in the last 2 weeks, or maybe you've been around the block, your director is allowed to order 1 starter bag per quarter. So if she's already ordered one for this, well, it's a new quarter. So, but this is the literature, party supplies, product samples, and all of this is all full-size product. So that's crazy. You have the opportunity to get that, right? So once you see that, then you're like, okay, well, now I've already seen that flyer, so I don't need to. Why is it not letting me close this out? Okay. Do you guys all see the what's next in front of me?
Yes, we do.
Okay, perfect. All right. So once you've done that, you hit complete. So now that one little lesson is complete. That's literally how basic this is, you guys. This is super duper simple. All right. Now it's saying, let us hear about you. This is really cool. What they're asking you to do is to share with them a little bit about you. And if you look at this, why is there an error? The video cloud video is not found. Well, that's interesting because it was on there earlier today. So, oh, maybe it is on here. Nope, it's not going to cooperate. Well, the video was on there. So once you watch the video, they want you to complete this short survey so they can get to know you. Getting to know you. What emoji describes how you're feeling right now? Hearts all over you, scared face, or the super surprised face. So you just click that. No, I'm
Deer
really
in the headlights.
deer in headlights one. Oh, maybe we'll pick that one instead. Okay. Is how excited are you to start your Mary Kay business? I would say with the new year here, I would say I am a 10. Which of these social media programs do you comfortably use on a regular base? Facebook and Instagram. I don't do TikTok. Do you have an interest in building a team? Yes. How familiar are you with Mary Kay products? Well, I must say I'm pretty familiar. I'll say a 9, but you could say 3 or 4, whatever. How are you planning to sell it? Well, of course, in person and online, meaning virtual. Social media, I'm not that good at that, so I'm just going to go with those two. So I'm just going to submit it. I just finished lesson number 2. Do you all see how incredibly easy this is?
Yeah, that's great.
This is super, super simple. Okay, now this is really cool. They're going to ask you to create your own eye story. Now, the reason why this is important is while the charcoal mask is drying, why are these all coming up as an error? These all were on here earlier. Ugh. Okay, and they're short. They're like 2 minutes. So this is about an eye story. This has nothing to do with your eyes, like your vision. This is your eye, what makes you. So it says, think about your why. The reason you started your Mary Kay business. Maybe it was to potentially earn income. Maybe it was for flexibility in your work or an opportunity to grow personally. Whatever your reason, get ready to turn your why into your own unique eye story. And this little video, which is only like 2 minutes long, shared a little bit about somebody's eye story. And what it does is, if you guys are taking notes, and I would just grab a special notebook from the dollar store and just write on the front of it, MK Confident, so you can write down important things because you're going to get sample text messages on here. You're going to get instructions about how to do different social media. Okay, so once you watch this video, one of the nationals who taught me was Thea Elvin, and she said, past, present, and future. The reason I joined was blah, blah, blah. What I'm most excited about now and what I see in my future is blah, blah, blah. And I do one sentence of each. So mine would sound something like this. And Lori and Melanie, you can chime in with yours. My eye story, 3 sentences would be, I joined when I was in graduate school just to get the discount because I was broke. Now I'm most excited about having a lifestyle where I get to work when I want, play when I want, and have an unlimited income. And what I'm looking forward to is remodeling my entire house with my Mary Kay money or whatever it is. Okay, so you could literally say that much. So in here it talks about use this space to write why you started your Mary Kay business. Keep it to reflect upon as you grow. What are your goals and expectations? And so you literally going to type in here what your goals are. Earn a car, maybe you want to pay off a $7,000 student loan, whatever it is. Does that make sense? Just write down what your goals are. What hopes and dreams do you want your business to help you achieve? And maybe you've trashed your credit and you want to rebuild your credit. Or maybe it's I want to pay my car off early. I have a car loan at 10%. I want to pay my car off. Whatever it is, but realize there's 2 words in here. Hopes and dreams. Now I want to say something about these. If you are right now in your life in kind of survival mode, like stressed out over paying bills, it's very difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a challenge to put your brain in the mode of hope and dreams when if you know anything about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, when you're worried about paying your bills and where am I going to sleep tonight and where's my all of that, you might say I hope and dream for financial abundance. And I know that if I'm consistently seeing 4 to 6 faces a week, I can do anything. That would be a hope and a dream, or however you all want to word it. Does that sort of make sense? So you're going to submit this and this, and you're going to hit the submit button. Does that make sense? So you're just going to type, what are your goals and expectations? And so those of you who are seasoned, Carrie, Marty, Olive, Connie, you guys can totally just go in and do this. And it's going to help you define your why. Okay. And I think I can go back without doing those. All right. And then share your feedback. This is really cool. So they're wanting you to say, I'll show you this. How satisfied are you with the lessons you've learned in this module? They're just trying to get feedback. It's basically the lessons module are relevant. Are they relevant to you? Share any comments about the content in this module that you would like to share, and you can share whatever you want and submit it. Make sense? All right. So that is literally the entire Welcome to Mary Kay module. So once you get that one done, this explains how to navigate. Then you're going to go to this one that's called Kick Off Your Great Start. Now, for some of you that are new, like Robbie or Roby and Grace, or any of you, any of the rest of you, like Darren, this is great because it talks about wins. And again, those of you guys who are seasoned, like Carrie and Marty, you guys might be going, I don't need this. It's like, you know what? It's really good for you to be savvy on all this so you can help your new team members. This explains the Great Start program. Okay. So the Great Start program is your first 4 months in the company. If you join on the 30th of the month, that is month one. So when you, in that first 2 months, you get big product bonuses. So with a $600 order, it doesn't retail for 12. It retails now for 12, 13, 14, 15, 1600. So, but this also explains to them about the tiered discount, which I personally think confuses them, but whatever. Then once you place your first order and you get this bundle, then you can take advantage of this, which is Ready, Set, Keep selling. So I'll use Darn as an example. She joined in June. So her Great Start period is June, July, August, and September. So every order that Darren places will help her do the Ready, Set, Keep selling, but she can also get cash and free product by team building. When Darren adds a new personal team member within her first 4 months of business, she will earn 2 team building product bonuses. So when Yana got her 3 recruits, one came in Great Start qualified. The other 2 did like 300s. The one who came in Great Start qualified gave her $50 cash and $220. Oh, I guess it's now $232. Wow. So she gets 2 bundles at $232. If she got 3 recruits, it's going to be 50, 50, and 50. That's 150 in cash, 232, 232, 232, all for free. There, right? Do you guys see this word right here? No limits. So Yana, you joined back in April, in May. So you have May, June, July, and August. So you've got this month and next month to add 20 people to your team, and you're going to make a ton of money and get a ton of free product.
Yeah, I had to go, but I'll explain it to her.
And then my dad.
She has the
Okay,
facials to go to.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. All right. So this is, you can download the Great. So if, let's say they don't know where the Great Start brochure is. If you've got a new team member, you can walk her through it and have her click on this to learn more. Okay. Oh, finally a video that works. So this is the Great Start program. Now this is the company video. It's only a couple minutes long, but we also have this in Spanish. So this explains to them all about, you can't sell from an empty wagon, the advantages of having product on hand. It explains the 90% buyback policy, which means you have a year from every order. If Mary Kay does not work out for you, that you can then go and if you want to return product. The downside of it is you never can come back into Mary Kay. Once you get this video watched and you do all that, you hit complete and you have completed this one step. Does that make sense? All right. Now, once you get past the Great Start, now they're going to ask you placing your first order. So again, somebody like Carrie and some of you that are seasoned, you might go, do I need to see this? Just open it up and see what they suggest. Just see what's in the module, give them your feedback, and you're done with this module. Okay. So let's go to the social media. Now this is where, and this is the last one we're going to do. Well, actually, we're not going to have time to do this one. But we'll do social media next week. We'll be covering these, but I want you guys to go in and I want you ideally to do the welcome, the kickoff, and this intro to social media. Get these done by next Tuesday's meeting. And feel free to go on and do them all if you want, if you've got the time. What I love is it'll keep track of how many you've done. So 9 out of 9 is how to navigate MK Confident. I did that. Now 2 out of these 5 are done. So it's tracking how many I've done. Okay. And then social, look at, this is all on social media. This one, this one, this one. And for those of us and some of you might go, I don't need all that. You know what? Are you utilizing all this? Because sometimes we don't even know the stuff the company offers. And then this is great. This one was the favorite when I looked at this today. It's all about where are you going to find customers? What can you say? Casual acquaintances, professional colleagues, all the different, it gives you scripts. It gives you all kinds of things. And there's 6 lessons in there. Selling is 7 lessons. And then it gets you right on to different apps and things that you can do that'll help you with selling. Here's how to promote your My Shop. Because a lot of us have a My Shop and then we're like, well, now that I have it, how do I let people know I have it? Right? So it's going to go through all these modules, skincare, how it ages. Well, how our skin ages, not our skincare ages. Here's a whole module just on time-wise. Here's the repair module. Here's clinical solutions. This one will blow your mind. Here's a clear proof, Mary Kay skincare, Mary Kay men. That's new. Common skincare products. This is going to look at different formulas for different things. Order of application is key. You guys are going to learn a ton. Here's body care. This is color confident. Flawless face has to do with makeup application. Here's lips. Here's eyes, brows. Did you guys know they had all this? And beauty tools. And this is not, we're not done, but look at all these different little things that you complete. These are all on that big poster that you have. Does anyone have any questions on MK Confident before we wrap things up? Anyone have questions? You guys will be blown away. I highly, highly suggest you just go down to the Dollar Tree and get one of these little, I don't know if you guys can see this little composition book, and just write on the front of it, MK Confident. Because what's going to happen is I know you all, and me included, I'm not going to log in and scroll through all the modules to find the script that I need. But if there's a script I really want to use on how to promote my shop, I'm going to write it in here, and I can just flip right to the page and use it from here. Okay. So in closing, let's see, other announcements. Holiday PCP, we did the Mirror Me app we talked about. So there are a couple contests coming out. I want to just share this one with you. Janice Trude, our national, is putting this together. My unit is participating. I'm assuming Lori and Melanie's is as well. And these Lori's dad just passed away, so she's been processing all of that, which our prayers and thoughts are with you. Oh, I do want to do a quick shout out. We did a drawing and I asked ChatGPT for help because I thought, how am I going to draw all these people? We had 74 entries. So I said I needed to be statistically random. Of course, Carrie had the most entries because she finished sales court, and it drew these 8 winners. So they each get to pick a prize, and then the next person picks, the next person picks. So if your name is on here, you will be contacted by me and you'll get to choose a prize. So congratulations for those winners. These are the dates I'm doing free shipping. So feel free to tap into those. And this is one of the 2 contests we're doing. So for a $300 order this month, your name goes in once. You do not have to be at seminar when we do the drawing, but lots of Kate Spade, Michael Kors, and designer stuff, designer jewelry, and all kinds of stuff. A $600 order this month gets you 5 entries. A $1,200 order gets you 10 entries. Does that make sense? And then I'm doing the 300 and the 600 consistency. So you'll get to see all those posters in the newsletter that goes out tomorrow. Retreat is coming up. That's the only other thing I was going to mention. I do want you guys just to mark the date in your date book. Retreat is in Cambria. It is Janice's last retreat. I know we keep saying that every year, but I swear to God, she's really retiring this time. Well, at least she says she is. Where is the retreat? I thought I put it on here. Okay, hold on. It is here, I swear. Hold on, I'll just go to my downloads because I just downloaded this. Sorry, you guys. This is going to be okay, now it's not in my downloads. No, hold on. I know where it is. There it is, Cambria Retreat. Okay. The reason why I want to share this with you guys is, I don't know, I know, Lori, this is one of your favorite events as well.
Yes.
It is. So, Lori, why is this one of your favorite events?
Well, first of all, it's a beautiful location.
Yeah.
That's first. Second is it's small enough so that you can pretty much go up to anyone and have a conversation with them about their business, how they've done this or that. Oh my gosh, Tracy Giese she's one of